1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes!
Previously on Robbett Watch.
Not Budokai.
Whisper lets us know that the gateway to another map will open on November 9th. I decided to grind for another day, and I still only had 5 of 8 colors, so I posted this poll on Twitter. I'm going to do it, Robbett Watch viewers. You've spoken loud and clear. You want me to grind all week and see if it's possible to unlock the seal without Yokadori. Challenge accepted. Now on Robbett Watch. Puni players, Robbett here. Yep, still grinding those dragon axes. I said I'd keep grinding, and I have. While we wait for me to finish grinding, I want to explain my theory about how Budokai item drops work. Wait.
Not Budokai.
Right. I referred to it as Pseudokai. Realistically, we should probably call it Otakara. That's treasure. Anyhow, where was I? Grinding. When you're hunting for treasure to unlock seals, Budokai or not, you're going to be randomly assigned 4 pairs of colors. The drop rates associated with each pair will be different across players. For me, the light blue and pink axes are the high drop rate items. The purple and dark blue axes are the medium drop rate items. The green and orange axes are the low drop rate items. And well, the red and yellow axes are the ultra low drop rate items. In the end, I collected 121 dragon axes, enough for me to feel pretty good that I can get a sense of the drop rates. The high drop rate was around 38%. The medium drop rate was only about 11%. The low drop rate was an abysmal 1.2%. So that, means that the ultra low drop rate items are below 1%. Way below 1%. I'm guessing somewhere between 0.1 and 0.2%. I can't tell you exactly because I never got one. I estimate I played somewhere between 5,000 and 6,000 battles across this grinding marathon. I got an axe drop around every 50 battles on average. If I generously say it's a 0.2% chance to get one of the ultra low drop colors, that's a 1 in 500 chance. Since you have to battle 50 times to get a chance, that means on average it would take 25,000 battles to get just one of the ultra low drop colors. Keep in mind you need to get 2 of them. All that being said, I don't think it's rigged. I just think it's a gacha on steroids and you have to be really lucky. Otherwise, well, we all go Yokadori in the end. Yeah, it's time.
Yokadori.
I'm going to try and make it as low stress as possible this time. I'm using the reverse Enma strategy that folks on the Wildwood Discord came up with. I'm going to use the 2 bonus yokai, Mythical Beast Kirin and Lightside Komajiro, and 3 low-ranked Wicked yokai. Why Wicked? Well, just like Enma, they gain no tribe advantage nor disadvantage, so they smooth out your battle potential. Why not Enma? Simply because there are no low-power Enma yokai, and with the changes made a few Budokai ago, you shouldn't get stolen from by a more powerful team, which means I should be well protected. I'm going to look for shady or eerie yokai in the center position so that Kirin matches favorably. Despite my weak team, these are all pretty powerful center position yokai. Here's a Shadowside Hinoshin. Might as well try it. My team is a massive 9400 strength. That's a lot lower than any team I've used before. Let's see how we do. Well, I didn't activate Kirin's bonus and the other team is a lot stronger to begin with, so this isn't going to go well. Oops. The good news is that since it's later than I would normally go stealing, and since my team strength is low, there are a lot more options out there in terms of matchups. Hey, there's someone who's already succeeded. That's who we want. Genbu. Alright, Kuroi Jibanyan looks like a good target. Let's do this. Here we'll also see Boy Acala SSS-rank for the first time. He's an all-popper like Enma Awoken, but he adds in Fever Extension as well. Kirin wins in the center spot, and this battle is over. There's the yellow axe sword thing. As you can see, nothing stolen either. So far, so good. Now it's time for the other missing item, red. Yoshitsune! Not shady, not eerie. Shadowside Arachnia. Pretty strong, definitely eerie. Why not? I have 7 tickets from the Y Point shop and missions. I can gamble. Shinkun here is pretty strong with 3 SSS ranks, and Komajiro against Genbu is a bad matchup. This one's not going to work out. Gotta be someone worth fighting around here. Let's try another Shadowside Hinoshin. Double activation. Nice. Unfortunately, they're too strong. It's not enough to make up the gap. Shadowside Hinoshin strikes again. Honestly, going a little stronger, maybe 12,000 instead of 9,000, probably would have made this super easy. Strength is a combination of team hit points, attack, and ultimate power. Can you feel it? This time, Shadowside Hinoshin will succumb to the overwhelming might that is the Robbett Watch weak and wicked team. Ha! Much better, and a little bonus with Komajiro facing off against Fukuro. It is all over. Nothing stolen, and all the colors are here. Kenbu Majin Genbu is a slippery SSS-rank Shadowside Hinoshin. That's the easiest way to say that he's a single attacker, but to generate damage he randomly chooses one type of Puni on the board and pops them. Then he drops his own Puni after he's done. His skill fills the fever gauge more quickly when linking his Puni. So, Genbu. Was he worth it? Probably not, but that's because there are so many SSS ranks now. Let's check him out. If you don't have an amazing single attacker, Genbu's going to be a worthwhile addition. If you have an SSS rank with a G's ultimate, he's not going to be able to be quite as powerful. After I recorded this, I realized I probably could have optimized a little more by putting the Animus watch on and getting a bonus for more of my yokai. Instead, I have the Ogre watch on, which only gives a bonus to Genbu for being a Shadowside yokai. In the end, that's 434,000 damage with the 3 super attack boosters. There's some room for variability though, as the second ultimate yields more than 500,000 damage. At a minimum, Genbu is good for one thing. He gives a Y point bonus during the event, and given how low the Y points are in this event, I'll take everything I can get. Now that November 9th is rolled around, we also have new additions to the event. Boy Acala is here and has been added to the event gacha. Boy Acala has special abilities during the event and also during score attack. In addition, missions have been added for doing cranks for a limited time. You can earn a Yokadori ticket, Holy Export, Soul Secrets, Shadowside G-Coin, and Skill Secrets. The 4th map, Sakura Motomachi Nighttime, has been added to the event. There are 3 special stages, each of which you can challenge using a challenge ticket. The 3 stages feature Douketsu, Suzaku, and Kaira. The special stages can drop rare items, and which items depend on the stage. Among them are Treasure Seal items, Skill Secrets, Extreme Soul Secrets, Yokadori tickets, Shadowside, and Enma coins. Additionally, Y points are greatly increased on these stages. For the special stages, there are yokai with event abilities that can help. Kenbu Majin Genbu and Boy Acala provide a bonus to defense. Boy Acala also provides a bonus to damage. Let's take a look at the gacha. There may be other changes, but there's only one we're going to pay attention to. Boy Acala, SSS rank, and he currently has a drop rate up. That's 3 SSS ranks in the crank. Let's see what I can get. Let's do this. 100 cranks. 200 cranks. 300 cranks. Number 308. That's my boy. Boy Acala is an Enma SSS-rank all popper and fever extender. His skill is Enma Tribe Unity. During the event, he also provides a bonus to Y points. Here we are on the 4th map. 3 stages, and the first one is going to be Snake King Kaira. They're all no continue stages, but the most important part is the fact that it requires a challenge ticket. Each day you get 5 of them. They're free, you can't earn more, and you can't buy more. You can battle 5 times and then you wait until midnight Japan time. Kaira has 77,500 hit points and does 477 damage every 3 seconds. Since these stages provide extra Y points and I'm not sure what special abilities they possess, I've brought a team of strong attackers as well as all of the Y point bonus yokai. Furthermore, Boy Acala and Genbu both provide damage reduction and Boy Acala provides damage up, so they'll help with the battles too. Unfortunately, while these may feel like impossible stages, you cannot befriend any of them. They're a totally new game mechanic for special drops and Y points. You can't infinitely grind them, and you can't get yokai out of them. Having both of the event yokai for these stages means that I'm only getting hit for 147 damage, or around 1/3 of what I would normally see without them. Kaira doesn't seem too tough during the normal stage of the battle, but once I get into Fever, you'll see he does have a counter anytime you use his ultimate. It's purely a damage counter and seems roughly equivalent to his normal damage. And no drop for me. Looks like Kaira provides 30 Y points, with Boy Acala and Genbu each providing a 50% bonus. Moving on. Next up is Douketsu. He's a little stronger than Kaira with almost 83,000 hit points and 539 damage every 3 seconds. Same team again, and the same benefits as well. I'm going to fast forward to Fever quickly, and then I want you to pay attention to the Fever gauge. One of Douketsu's abilities is that Fever is exceptionally short, perhaps only lasting 1/3 as much as it normally would. He counters, just like Kaira. Lastly, he drops the same healing balls as we saw Renee use. In Fever, these don't really do anything, but I believe he can drop them at any time. This time I get a drop, and it's a Yokadori ticket. If you haven't gone Yokadori yet, these tickets will definitely help. If you have, there are always the missions to perform a certain number of stealing attempts. Douketsu provides 50 Y points, and with the bonuses, that's actually a really good amount. Lastly, we have Suzaku. Suzaku has hit points like Kaira, but damage output like no one's business, 854 every 3 seconds. If you've got the event yokai, the good news is it drops to only 256 damage, less than 1/3 of normal. Similar to Douketsu and his healing balls, Suzaku has a special move that can occur outside of Fever, shaking the board like Massiface. Anytime the board shakes, any large puni you have will be reduced to a size 1, and, well, the puni will shake around the board. Once in Fever, Suzaku's counters are stronger than the other two, just like the normal damage output. While I don't have any on my team, Suzaku also nullifies boosters, so if you need an attack booster to deal enough damage, you might have to hope that you sneak it through, or better yet, that you can trigger your attacking ultimate fast enough that it lands before the nullification. You have to love Boy Acala's guitar riff when he extends Fever. Don't know what that's about, but I like it. Another drop and another Yokadori ticket. Suzaku provides a massive 60 Y points, which is 125 with all the bonuses. Very nice. And other than using all my tickets, that's the end of the 4th map. Let's check out Boy Acala in all his glory. Normal setup, 3 super boosters, Edison for unity with Dogu, and then our boy, Acala. I kept the Ogre Watch on so I'd get a good comparison against the previous run. $600,000 damage. Not bad. Definitely better than Genbu with this team against the same opponent. With Edison, that's about 32 million score. With Genbu, I did 2 Soultimates though, so let me try that again. Since he's an all-popper, I'm going to start a link-up right before I use his Soultimate so that it remains. That's going to reduce the damage of the first Soultimate, since he'll be popping less, roughly around 10%. The second Soultimate lands, and that's 1.1 million damage. Pretty awesome. At the end here, you're going to notice a tactical mistake I make, however. I launched Edison before the 2 Soultimates, and thanks to Boy Acala's Fever extension, Edison actually runs out a split second before Fever ends. That means the 1.1 million damage actually yields less score, 29.5 million. Oh well. I hope you enjoyed the video. Grind that like button like you're trying to get Genbu. For all the latest Puni Puni information, subscribe to me on YouTube and Twitter. Until the next video, Robbett Watch viewers.